going on, guys? I'm here today with a brand new Rainbow Six news video about the upcoming 4.2 content update. Let's go ahead and get started with the operator patch notes, and there are some pretty big updates coming to the game. When you're talking about gadgets, attachments, you know, everything, there's a bunch of new stuff coming. Now the biggest thing with the operators, in my opinion, has to be the change to Blackbeard. He now has 2 mounted shields instead of 1 extremely good one with 800 health. But the new shields now have 150 health each, which makes them pretty weak and they get destroyed in a couple shots really from any gun that's not a pistol. Unless you're talking about Kavira's pistol, which will probably 2-shot it, I think. And as you can see on the screen right now, they can be destroyed pretty easily, as I said. These 2 shields can be equipped through a queue system by equipping/unequipping the shields. And the shield health will now be displayed on the UI. If you don't know what the UI is, it's the user interface. Now, the next operator getting a change is Twitch. The most significant/notable thing for her is the fact that in the preparation phase, she now launches a shock drone instead of a normal drone like everyone else. So she will have 2 shock drones, yes, and one will be accessible like a normal drone through the D-pad, and the other will be accessible like a normal shock drone through the bumpers. Now the shock drone changes are pretty good. The shock drone now moves 30% faster, which now keeps it at the same speed as normal drones. And the flashing red light that you would see on top of the shock drone has now been completely removed, making it harder to see, and the range of the darts have been increased from 5 meters to 7 meters. And that's really just pretty exciting for me, because Twitch is one of my favorite characters to play as, and I've been playing as her a lot more lately. With the last notable operator change is Doc. He can now overheal his teammates with his medical syringe by shooting a teammate with full health. Doing so would bring the teammate's health from 100 to 120, which is, it says that it has 40 HP per dart. So even whenever your teammate's injured, let's say he has 80 health or 70 health, his health will go up to 110 or 120. And you might think this is a bit OP, but it's really not, because the health will decrease by 1 every 2 seconds and won't stop increasing until it's back at 100. So really it's only going to be useful in a situation where both teammates are communicating, and you know, it's like, hey, do this, I'm gonna heal you as soon as you run out, rush them. And really, if you get headshotted, it's not gonna be very helpful. And really, with the time to kill in the game, the 20 extra health, I mean, it could help, but it most likely won't ever do anything unless you're going against a really bad player. Now let's go ahead and get started with the new gadgets. With the offense, we got the Claymore, which is surprising considering it's a trap, and it seems like it could be extremely OP for a more like secure area or bomb, but it seems like a fair counter to rushing defense players. And you know, it's a fair trade considering the next gadget that's coming up for defenders, which is impact grenades, which obviously will explode when they come into contact with something, or they will explode a second after thrown. So really good if you know how to throw your grenades right. Now the following operators will have their gadgets swapped. The following God, I'm not about to restart this, I'm sorry. The following operators will have their gadgets swapped for Claymores. Thatcher, he loses stun grenades. Twitch, she's losing stun grenades and gets a Claymore. Glass is losing breach charges and gets a Claymore. Thermite loses stun grenades and the breach charges. I don't know why they would even do that. It doesn't really make sense. Hey, let's take away the breach charges from the operator who is supposed to breach. The most supporting operator on the game, basically on the offense side. Now with the with the defense, Kavira now loses her nitro cell and gains impact grenades. Castle loses barbed wire and gains impact grenades, which makes them a bit more useful, because who really uses barbed wire unless it's hostage or any other mode. Smoke now loses Nitro Cell and gains Impact Grenade. Rook loses Barbed Wires and gains Impact Grenade. And yeah, that's it for the operators that are getting their gadgets switched out for the new gadgets that are coming in the update. Get on with the brand new attachments. Now, the first attachment is a muzzle brake, which diminishes first shot recoil, which means, the first shot you take won't have as much recoil as the next couple of shots you've taken, or however many shots you're going to take. And the second attachment is the heavy barrel, which will mean there's less fall off damage depending on the weapon you're using it on, and it'll be around a 10 to 20% damage increase at longer ranges. Say you're using Thermite and you're using his rifle. If you're at a longer range using the heavy barrel, it will do 10 to 20% more damage depending on how far away you are, really. But yeah, that's pretty much it with the content update that's coming. I don't know when. I don't know if there's an official release date. I was hoping they'd add something like a new sight or a new whatever. Just something new besides a barrel, or maybe even really just, I was hoping for a new sight. I mean, that's all I want, is a new sight to use in the game, because all of them are so overused now, and it's been so long since we got a new one. And yeah, I just think it would really benefit the game a lot more if they did add a new sight. So yeah, with that being said, that has been it for today. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.